Hey guys, what's going on? Deadly Venom here, and this is a semi-update. Still gonna have a bit of news in it, but other than that, it's gonna be mainly sort of an update because there's been a sort of lack of videos on our channel lately. So I just thought I'd cover why all that's been happening. We sort of briefly touched on it in a previous video, but I thought I'd go a little more in depth now and just explain a few things. Firstly, absence from videos. As you can see, Chris didn't post Wednesday, and he didn't post Wednesday before, and the last sort of 2-3 weeks for both of us have been a bit rocky because we both had sort of family problems. There's been illness in my family and some in his family too, and I've also moved, so I'm no longer at my old place. So if you hear some random clunks and sounds, that's because I haven't figured everything out yet, where the best sound and everything goes. So we'll have to see about that. We'll see how this sounds, and then I can make any adjustments I need, which is perfect. So yeah, new place. I have a room that's bigger than a coffin, so I'm very happy about that. Other than that, I'll talk about the gameplay a little bit because I was gonna bring some newsy gameplay. Didn't want to jump on the Daisy thing for Armour 2, obviously. But newsy seemed a bit more my alley because I like Minecraft, but I'm not a pro at building things, so it seemed like quite a good idea, although permadeath can be quite annoying to say the least. The reason I don't actually have gameplay for it is because I went on to record it, and I got so frustrated with it takes you about 10 minutes to get onto a server in the first place, and then when you do get into a game eventually, because you have to spawn once you're in the server, oh my god, sometimes you spawn and there's a guy 10 feet away from you, and there's this, like, you use your block to show that you're not going to attack them, and what they tend to do is just, there'll be like a small group of like 3 people near all the spawns. So you'll spawn and then you'll just get killed straight away. I mean, there was nothing I can do. I tried about six times, and I was just so frustrated with it. In the end, I was just like, nope, deleting all this crap, and I'll just put up some Mass Effect 3 instead because I like that game, and the new Earth expansion multiplayer stuff came out. I mean, I know people don't care as much about the multiplayer, but you know, you get some really cool guns online, which you don't get in the game, I don't think. My only problem with Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is that to get any of the good guns, you really have to sort of go for the higher pack stuff, because there's this like pack system where you can pay with like Microsoft points, which is, you know, you're wasting your money. Then you might as well just play the game. But I suppose that's why they're making it. Like, it's hard to get weapons, like new decent ones. You have to go right to the top, the 99,000 credit ones, and that takes a lot of sort of gameplay. That takes like 6 or 7 games sometimes if you're having bad games, because I get probably about 15 to 25,000 credits a go, and then and you got to remember that can be anywhere from sort of 15 to 30 minutes on its own. And then you have to play all that, and if you're not playing alone, it feels really grindy after a while. I mean, I get bored of it unless I'm playing with friends, and I don't have many friends that actually play this game, so for me it's a bit of a problem because I like playing it online. I know it's only horde mode, but still, I really love an MMO this. Anyway, I've rambled on too much. I've completely forgot what I was talking about in the first place. So that's the update. And the news I wanted to talk about was Fortnite, because we talked about it a little bit last Monday. I can't remember, sometime recent. But this game looks to me like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I've read a few articles on it, like a few more articles on it, and like had a look at what the gameplay is going to be like, and it's kind of it's open world, and some people were making comparisons to Minecraft because you can scavenge stuff and build stuff. Oh yeah, just because you do that doesn't make it Minecraft. It just makes it a game with a few similar mechanics. You think like, oh, almost everything's been done by this point when it comes to sort of genres and stuff. So the fact that people still bitch about this kind of stuff really aggravates me, because it's just like, get over it. So yeah, you scavenge around, and it's like a fully open world, and you can decide where you put your hideout. And they designed it with co-op in mind from the start. So you and your friends go around and you decide where you're going to put your thing, and you find blueprints which come when you scavenge materials, and you can use them to build your fort in any way you like. And I think that's really good. And they're doing it on the Unreal 4 engine, which there have been a few tech demos for and everything, and people are like, oh my god, best thing ever, because it's a new engine with loads of new capabilities, and it looked awesome. And then so this is going to be like their first venture onto it, and in a few like sort of interviews and sort of things they've talked about, they said that they picked the Unreal 4 engine because of all the sort of different things they're going to have, because everything has a blueprint in, and that material has completely different blueprints, even if the same part as a different material. Then they said the powerful sort of Unreal 4 engine will be able to handle all that, as well as ramp up the graphics again, which I think is going to be amazing. Although I'm not sure my laptop is not going to handle it. I'm looking on getting a new desktop now, but I was going to wait till the next gen consoles and all that come out, because generally speaking there's a shift in computer component parts that are more cheaper and readily available when the new consoles come out, because a lot of the game developers are willing to jump onto that console and then port it to everywhere else, because a lot of developers see the console as a safety, safer there, because a lot more people play it and blah 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 blah. Well, it's not even true, but I suppose it seems more of a safe bet because there's more controls and safeguards for them. But personally, but this is what I mean is they're going all out and leaving it on the PC. PC's leading the way, and I doubt you're going to see it on the Xbox or PS3. So I need to get my new desktop up and running soon so I can run this thing. Although I'm a bit worried that it's the processing power and everything's going to be like rather high. I sounded very, very British just then, or English, whatever you want to say. Anyway, guys, that's about it. This is my Turian green and black. Green and black's my colour, and when you get to name your characters in Mass Effect 3, and whatever race I get, I usually name them after a character, but include my own name, because my name's Deadly Venom on like all my gaming stuff. Even if I call this guy like Deadly Vicarian because of Garrus, and so I always do something like that because I'm very cool. Finally, I wanted to talk about some sort of not new directions, but some new ideas for the channel, because I want to answer some more sort of in-depth things about the games and films industry in general, and I'd like to spend a bit more time, actually talking about it. Hopefully bringing a bit of knowledge, because I'm willing to do research, and I have a pretty good knowledge of everything as it is now. So, and obviously I'm looking to build and improve that. Oh, my next video will more than likely be a Batman review of some kind. I won't be able to include any trailers or anything really, but I will most definitely be talking about that at some point. Finally, I think I've already said finally, but finally again, I wanted to ask you a question, which was, if there were two buttons in front of you, and one said, one was red and one was green, and you pushed one and you automatically get, you can only press these buttons once. You get $1 million. Yeah, definitely, or £1 million. Definitely. And on the other side of the table, there's another button. You only get 50% chance of getting 100 million. Which one would you press? Because I know which one I press, and it's the green one. Definitely the green one. When it comes to, like, you know, in game shows when they go gamble and they throw everything on the table, I'm not usually that kind of person. I'm like, yeah, I'll just take what I've got, thanks. But when it comes to something like this, the 50%, what you win is so proportionally higher. I have to go for that, really, because a million anyone can make in their lifetime if they work hard enough. 100 million, not necessarily. even top business people get lucky. Right, anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. That's me done for the week. I'll probably see you next Friday. Alright, bye guys.